does your cleaning routine look like? Hi everyone, Jackie here with Enjoying Life's Journey. Welcome back to my channel. If you're not familiar with my channel, I make videos on goal setting, personal finance, and minimalist living. So today I wanted to talk about my minimalist cleaning routine and the cleaning products or tools that I use here around the apartment. So I have made a previous video. I kind of went over the products that I use in that video before. It was just a general overview of basically how Dave Ramsey turned me into a minimalist and the areas that I have minimized in my life. But kind of what my minimalist cleaning routine starts with is my daily cleaning. So what do I do every single day to keep my apartment basically what I like to call visitor ready? The first thing I do the moment I get up is I make my bed. I don't do any fancy pillows or anything like that. It's just really simple. I just kind of straighten out my blanket and my pillows, and I just fold my other blanket that's kind of like my little baby blanket for me. I fold that over the foot of my bed. So nothing too elaborate, but I do that the moment I get out of my bed to try to straighten it up. And then when I go into the bathroom, because I'm using the bathroom, first what I do is I actually just wipe off my counter and my sink after I'm done brushing my teeth. So I just kind of do that on a daily basis. It keeps it looking nice. I don't use any cleaner when I do that. I just wipe it off with a baby wipe. And again, I'll go over some of my cleaning supplies here in a second. The other thing I do, so now because I have Arcadia in school, before we were homeschooling, so I would kind of do all of my daily activities before we started homeschool. Now what I do is I'll make my bed and I'll wipe my sink off, and then before we take her to school, I usually have time to either do the dishes and wipe off the kitchen counters, or I'll sweep the living room, dining room, kitchen area. And so then I'll either do one of those, and then when I'm done dropping her off, which only takes me about 5 minutes, I'll come back and do the other one. And then that's pretty much it for my daily cleaning. And then every night before we go to bed, usually or at least once a day, we do kind of a every room pickup. So anything that's in a room that doesn't belong in there has to go back to the room and the spot that it belongs to. So everything, one tip I have for you guys is everything has to have a spot. So that's kind of what makes it easy. So just doing that daily put away, if everything has a spot, it's easy to deal with. So that's pretty easy. You guys have seen a tour of my place. We don't have a ton of stuff, which also makes it easy to keep your place clean. So what is my cleaning routine? Some people try to do laundry every day, or you might run the dishwasher and things like that. Or you might mop or sweep. You might have different things that you like to do. I like to do everything on one day. To me, minimalism also means simplicity. So that's why I say this is my minimalist cleaning routine, because how can I make it as simple as possible? And that's doing all of my cleaning on one day, and I do that on Saturday. My husband works on Saturdays. The girls are home. They don't, well, Elsa's home all the time, but Arcadia's home from school. So the girls do have some chores that they help out with. We call them commission jobs, so they actually can earn some money by doing these. So they help out with some of these that I'm going to list. But I've just been in the habit of doing everything on Saturday. I like doing it that way. I don't like doing laundry every single day for a few reasons. One, we don't have that much laundry. We only have to do 2 or 3 loads tops for the entire week, so we don't feel we need to do laundry every day. Also, I feel like it's just a lot of water and a lot of electricity that's being used that's not necessary. The other thing is we wash our dishes by hand, and they go in the dishwasher to dry. So when I do my cleaning on Saturday, I will run the dishwasher one time, and I'll talk about that here in a second. So how does my day look? So during the day, or during the week, I have kind of a set order that I do it. Like I said, I make my bed and then I clean off my sink, because that's where I'm at. On the weekend, I don't necessarily make my bed right away if it happens to be that I'm washing sheets or the blanket or something like that. So like I mentioned, I do 2 or 3 loads a week for laundry. So basically every Saturday, we wash all of our clothes and our towels. That's it. I don't do towels every day. We don't use a new towel every day. That's another thing that we do that's minimalist. We use the same towel for the whole week. We just let it air dry. Same thing, our sheets, I only wash sheets once a month unless I feel they need to be washed again. And blankets, I wash maybe once every other month. I don't even wash those every month. We just air them out and things like that. So basically every Saturday it's clothes and towels, and then I'll rotate, you know, a week or two where we'll do the sheets or the blankets or jackets or something else that needs washing. I also like to use my laundry time as my kind of like a timer for my cleaning time. So if I have 2 loads of laundry going, I clean that whole time and I just switch out the laundry as I'm cleaning the rest of my house. Once laundry's done, then I'm pretty much done. If I finish my chores, and I'm gonna tell you here in a minute, if I finish my main cleaning things and I still have laundry going, then I'm going to tackle something that's either organizing, decluttering, or deep cleaning. So I'll talk about that here in a minute as well. So basically that's laundry. So the first thing I do when I wake up is I gather up all the laundry, I get the load started, and then I move on to the next thing, which is if we did not do this the night before, we go through and pick up everything in all the rooms. Like I mentioned, if something doesn't belong there, it gets put back where it's supposed to be. Pick up any, if there's any trash or dishes or something that got left out, those get put where they need to go. Arcadia is in charge of picking up her room. So her and Elsa they put away their toys, Arcadia makes her bed, kind of doing all of this at the same time. And then I'll pick up, like I said, I'll make my bed, and then I'll clean up my desk. I do have my desk in my room now, and so I kind of get that going. So we kind of put everything where it needs to go. The other main cleaning thing that I do on Saturday are the bathrooms. So basically taking out the trash, cleaning the mirrors, cleaning the sink and the countertops, the toilets, and the bathtubs. Then what we do is I vacuum. The bedrooms have carpet, the rest of the house is just this linoleum type floor. So I vacuum the floors, and then I will do the kitchen. So most of the dishes and the countertops and that are staying pretty well under control during the week. So there's not a whole lot to do, but what I do is I go through the refrigerator. If there's any leftovers or food or something that it needs to be cleared out, it gets thrown out, it gets cleared out. Dishes, countertops get done. Then I do a little more deep cleaning as far as cleaning off the stove and cleaning the microwave, and you know, things like that, keeping the kitchen looking good. The other thing that I do is the dining room table, so actually washing it off, and I just wash it off with a wipe. I kind of dust a few things. So I only have 2 main things that I even have to dust: the TV stand and my desk. That's it. So I just do honestly, the TV stand, I use the broom to dust it off, super easy. And then my desk, I will use a wipe. So again, I'm kind of changing out the laundry as this is going on. As the laundry comes out of the dryer, I just put it on my bed and I lay it out according to whose is whose. They have their piles, and I just lay them out so they don't get wrinkled, and then I move on to the next cleaning thing. So I'm not just stopping exactly what I'm doing, but I switch out the laundry that way. I sweep, so I sweep the entire apartment, bathrooms, hallway, kitchen, diner. I sweep the entire apartment, and then I mop. Then the last thing I do is I take out the trash and the recycling. I wait to take that out last because I'm vacuuming and I want to empty out the vacuum. I'm cleaning out the refrigerator. I'm sweeping. All of that stuff I want to make sure gets in the trash before I take it out. So then that's all of my cleaning. I'm done. Everything looks great. I'm ready to go. Laundry might still be drying. I might have some laundry in the dryer. So if I do at this point, that's when I hit up one of my deep cleaning, organizing, decluttering projects. And these are a list of the things that we keep up with here kind of on a monthly basis. Using a magic eraser on the walls indoors and cabinets. So I'll pick one room. I'll either pick the kitchen, so I do like the pantry door and the kitchen cabinets, and I'll do the dry eraser and really clean it up real nice, or I'll pick the bathrooms where I do the bathroom door and the bedroom door, and any baseboards and things like that, the cupboards in there. Those are what I like to use the magic erasers for. They're awesome. Another thing that we'll do is in the girls' room, we'll go through all of their toys. We'll make sure they have 3 main bins, and we kind of have them organized by types of toys. So we go through them and either reorganize them, or we even declutter them and decide that, hey, there's some broken toys that need to be thrown away, or there's some toys that they're no longer using that we're going to donate. The other thing that we might go through are all the clothes. Now, Mine and Ricky's, we don't have to go through our clothes that often, but the girls are growing and they are really hard on their pants. Their knees are going out like crazy. So a tip I have that we just did the girls' clothes, was on their jeans or their pants where the knees are ripped up. We went ahead and just cut them into shorts. It's gonna be summer now, so we've managed to get a little bit more use out of those pants before we've just thrown them away. So we'll go through clothes. The other thing I like to go through maybe once a month is the pantry. We start to tend to accumulate things in there, either from Ricky's work or from school, or just random, things that accumulate in there. So I like to go through that, the pantry or the kitchen. Like we have that one drawer, that mystery drawer in the kitchen, right, that just gathers everything. So I'll go through that and kind of declutter that. And the last thing I like to deep clean or try to organize is our patio. So I'll sweep off the patio. We actually had to throw away 2 of our folding camp chairs. We bought them last year when we moved in, and they are totally destroyed, ripped up, just weren't a great quality. So this year we will be buying new ones, but we're gonna buy better quality ones that will last us longer. So we just like to do that. So that's like my minimalist cleaning, you guys. Basically, I clean mainly one day, and I just take the time my laundry takes to do it, to clean the entire apartment. I keep it simple by, we use the towels the same. Like we use the towels for the whole week, like I said. Also with clothes, some clothes like our jeans and even a few tops, the girls and I can get away with wearing more than once. So that's how we're able to keep our laundry down to a pretty good minimum. So real quick, I'm just going to show you the few products that I do use around the house. So the first one, like I said, the first thing I do is laundry. So what do I use for laundry? It's got this big old jug here. So I have this. It might be backwards on your screen. But it's basically just one of the cheaper laundry detergents that I found at Walmart, but it has the OxiClean in it. I do not separate out different colors and stuff, but honestly, I put everything in together. So this works great. It kind of helps keep the colors vibrant. This thing is such a big thing. That whole thing lasts me the entire year, maybe even longer than a year. So that's all I use. We do not use dryer sheets. So that's it. Laundry's that. The dishes and the microwave and the countertops and the stove in the kitchen just uses regular old dish soap and a sponge. Okay, nothing fancy. Like I mentioned, the dining room table and the countertops in the bathroom are our little daily cleanup. I just use baby wipes. When you have kids, you pretty much always have baby wipes in the house. So I just use that. It's easy. I don't have to use any extra water or soap or nothing. I just wipe it off with that and it keeps it looking clean. For cleaning, like I mentioned, when I like to clean like the walls or the cabinets or the doors, I use just a magic eraser with water. You don't have to use any chemicals, which is good. Cleaning my bathroom, I mentioned this before, I just use whatever shampoo we have, or if we have a little hand soap, at the sink, I just use that to clean it. So a lot of times, the girls, they just have this baby shampoo. So I just do one little swirl around the bathtub, one little swirl in the toilet, one on the sink, and that's it. And then just use, what I use is these sponges. I will rotate through them. So I'll have a brand new sponge in the kitchen. And then when that one gets to the point where I don't want to use it anymore, I move it and I use it as my bathroom cleaner, my bathroom sponge, until it falls apart. So that's another way to get some extra use out of your sponges, you guys. Because I do it every weekend, it's super easy just to do a wipe down. I don't find a lot of buildup around the toilet or the bathtub really, so it's really, I don't need a heavy cleaner. I do still use Windex, or I still use this for cleaning the mirrors and my patio sliding door. I know I'm almost out. I mentioned this before in the other video that I've tried the vinegar, so I've had a lot of people give me some advice about using vinegar and just like a drop or two of the dish soap. So when I run out of this, I will make my own, and we'll see how that goes. So I'll keep you guys posted on that. But yeah, so I do still use this, and I just use a paper towel with that. And then lastly, when I clean the dishwasher, I run it, like I said, I run the dishwasher just once a week. I just put some vinegar at the bottom of it, and then I run it empty. I don't have dishes in there, I just run it empty to keep it clean. And then I also use this vinegar mixed with water to mop our floors. We just have a little Swiffer mop, so we just fill that up and mop it. So as far as the other accessories or the other tools we use to clean the house, we just have a broom, a Swiffer mop, and a vacuum. So that's it. That's pretty much all that we use. That's all that I do, and it keeps our place looking good. Like I said, visitor ready pretty much at any time. If you were watching, I did have a surgery recently, so we did have a few weeks where nothing got done, and this Saturday was my first time, I guess, doing the back to the deep cleaning and getting everything done. And it still only took me, I did have 3 loads of laundry because I wanted to wash some sheets and blankets and stuff, and it still only took me the 3 loads of laundry to do everything, including I cleaned the patio off, and we went through the girls' toys and clothes. So I did a lot of extra ones this time to kind of get back into it. But you guys, if you keep up with just an easy daily thing, and then you do just a week thing, if you keep up with it, it really shouldn't be that bad. I mentioned this in other videos that we did I read the book, The Life-Changing Magic of Tidying Up, and I followed her steps to basically declutter my house and to organize my house. So it helps also that everything has a place and we don't have that much stuff. So really our cleaning day, it's not about putting everything away, it's actually just cleaning. And so it doesn't take us that long. I would love to know what your cleaning routine is. Leave me a comment down below. And as always, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.